What's up, brother? What's up, bro? I want to make this video to teach you how to meditate, how to visualize, how to say affirmations, how to journal, how to connect with your spiritual self. Now, this isn't a video I want you to send to your teammates or to your friends. I want you to chill, because this is for you. Like, this is the time that you just kind of spend alone, and I'm going to walk you through it. And, you know, it's in these moments that you truly get to learn about yourself, how to discover who you are, what you were placed here to do. You know, it gets really deep, and in this video I'm going to walk you through it. So get comfortable. Set up kind of like a little vibe, you know. I got the lights here. I took a couple rips off the pen. I got some slow music playing. And sometimes you can even light a candle, or, you know, just lay down in your bed kind of flat. And I'm gonna walk you through it. So get comfortable, maybe put some headphones on, and just kind of start to get a little bit more aware of your surroundings, of everything that's around you. If you can hear stuff, right? Listening to my voice, feeling the bed or the sofa or the floor underneath you. Kind of maybe start pay attention to your breathing a little bit, to kind of the motion, the energy within you. If you feel inward, you can really start to feel it within you. And that's kind of the first step, is to get comfortable and start to just become more present. So the present moment is what's happening right now. The only problem is that our mind hates the present moment. So every time you have a thought or you think about something, you are distracted from the present moment, right? And we can think of it like a baseball. So if you go pitch by pitch, right? Each pitch is the present moment. Maybe you're thinking about like whatever you're thinking about at third base, and like 2 pitches go by and you're like, oh shit, like I gotta lock in, what the fuck? That's kind of what the art of meditation is. I was gonna say the law of manifestation, which I'll go into because that's a key component that you can add once you get into a meditative state. So basically, when you go through that white zone, you're lost in your mind. And the more lost you are in your mind, the more you think about everything, you lose touch with what's actually fucking happening here. And that is the human curse. If you look around at people, 98% of people are fucking miserable because they live in their heads. They are not present to this moment at all. They're run by their subconscious thought patterns, by external circumstances that happen to them. They have no control over anything. And that is the biggest flaw. And that is the biggest thing you have to gain by sitting with yourself in silence, by meditating, by becoming an observer of your mind. Because it's not wrong when we think. It's just wrong if you associate your identity, yourself, with your thoughts. Now I'm going to say something that you might not get, because I remember when I first heard it, I did not get it. You are not your thoughts. I'll say it again. You are not your thoughts. You are simply the observer of your thoughts. You're the only one who can hear them. I can't hear them. You can't hear my thoughts. But you are not the one thinking them. It's almost like we're connected to this other source, and we get downloads, right, of thoughts, of ideas, right? Things to do. Our brain then grabs those and almost becomes attached to them. Like, oh, that's me. Oh, that's you, right? Like you start labeling things. And when God created the world, nothing was meant to be labeled. Everything just is the way it is. So when you want to label things or when you want to judge people, that's your ego trying to protect them, right? But in a sense, you're protecting yourself. Because when you go down this journey, you start to realize too that everything is a mirror. If you look out into the world and you see people that are angry or upset or broke or can't do shit or think that they're bad luck, it's because of their mind. But if you feed your mind good thoughts, good behaviors, good feelings, the outside world will reflect that to you. So, if you're sitting there chilling, I want you to start focusing on your breathing. Just in and out. And you'll notice kind of this, you'll get into almost like a flow. Just like a wave of energy of just your breath coming in, your breath coming out, and your body is just kind of starting to relax. The goal is to enter your body because your subconscious mind, the part of the brain that runs 95% of our life, is located in the body. Why? Because you can't talk to your body. You can't be like, yo, body was good. You can only do that in your brain, right? And the reason you can talk to yourself in your head is because there's a little voice in there. And that little voice is not you. It's not your thoughts. That little voice is put there because we're fucking human. And every time that motherfucker starts chattering and talking, it's not you. But if you're not fucking disciplined with your brain, with your habits, with your mind, you'll think it is. Because that motherfucker is a smart son of a bitch. And that's the same fucking voice that tells you can't do this, don't do this, why even try? What if they think this, they're thinking that? But if you can train your mind, if you can tell yourself, I have journals of affirmations. I am powerful. I am strong. I can handle anything that happens. Everything that happens in my life is meant to make me stronger, is meant to bring me closer to who God wants me to be. I am confident, I'm powerful, I'm self-aware, I know what the fuck I'm doing. On the mound, I'm confident, my body is strong, my mechanics are fluid, everything that I do is pure intention. These are milked into my brain, bro. Because when I was fucking struggling, I was like, why is this happening? I had like a zoomed out, why is this happening? And I read something that changed my fucking life, bro. It said, imagine that all your problems are your fault. Take full accountability for anything going on in your life, even if it's not true. And in that moment, I did that, and I was like, there's no way. There's no way. Why would I be doing that to myself? Why would I be hurting myself? And it's the thoughts that consume our mind, whether aware of them or not aware of them, whether conscious or unconscious. The majority of the thoughts that run through your brain every day will create your lifestyle, your reality, whether things are good, whether things are bad, whether your fucking arm hurts, whether you pitch good, whether you pitch bad, it's all whether your thoughts that are dominating your brain are good and they're high vibe and they operate on a higher frequency, or they're pulling you down. And if you're not aware of it, you'll say that it's how life is, bro. Sometimes you get what you get. Those motherfuckers have no fucking balls, bro, They don't know what it's like to take a conscious stand and make a fucking choice about what you want in this world, what you plan to do for it, and what you're gonna fucking do no matter what. Because you consciously fucking chose it. So you're sitting there, relaxed, comfortable, your body slowing down, your thoughts coming by like a cloud. You notice it, you say what's good, they let it go. And you start to realize that you are that space in between each thought. You are the person observing everything in your life. And you can create a different reality for yourself by changing the frequency on which you vibrate. All of our thoughts vibrate at a certain frequency. You think it, the chart goes bzzz, it's vibrating, bro. Like a fucking radio station. If you're low, if you're failing, if your life is chaotic, you're on country music, bro. You need to turn up the frequency. Control your mind, control your habits. Sit down with yourself every single day for 30 minutes and be silent. Listen to your thoughts. Observe where you are. Affirm your beliefs. Even if they're not true yet. I was saying I was powerful and confident way before I was. I used to say that people believed in me when I pitched on the mound way before it was. So come up with it, bro. Whatever you want, affirm it in the present tense. I am this, I will this. In my program, that's the first thing you're supposed to do. I call it the velo statement. You must decide what you are going to do in exchange for your goals. And you say it like it's already done in the present tense, and you read it to yourself often before you go to bed, when your brain waves start to slow down, when you can enter your subconscious mind better in the morning before you train. Say what you will do for your goals and say them in the present tense like it's already done. When you read that shit to yourself, try to feel the emotions that will be tied to when you succeed. That is the key, because then the emotions are held in your body, which is your subconscious mind. If you can get in to the 95% of your brain, all you have to do is plant the seeds that you want to grow. Plant the fucking seeds, your thoughts, into your subconscious mind, what you want to grow. I want a life that's so abundant, with sexy girls everywhere, a ton of money, throwing fucking cheese, being the best pitcher on my team, on a really good team. Whatever division, school, whatever the opportunity looks like. I just know what I want to feel from it. I want to be happy that I'm pursuing something that I love. I want to be surrounded by good people who bring me up, who lift me up, who make me want to be better. And you feel what it would be like to already have it. And once you get that, bro, that's when the fucking journey starts, because you've trained your body and your brain to already know what it will be like when you succeed. Now, you just go and you do the process. The day in, day out, the day in, the day out. You follow God's calls. You walk through doors that open. You become an explorer, an adventurer of this world. You follow the targets. You conquer the land. You do these because your brain, your mind is guiding you. And it's guiding you in the right direction. And you trust it. And you feel that what you're doing is what you're meant to be doing. That's the secret, bro. That's actually the secret. There's an old book. They used to be, I think, CDs, and it was called The Secret. Why is it that some people achieve their dreams and some people don't? Everybody wants to be successful. Why do only 1% of people succeed? Why do only 1% of baseball players make the MLB? And it's not because of this, and it's not because of that, but it's because of this one secret. That the dominating thoughts in their brain is what creates their reality. And it goes on to explain to people how your thoughts rule your reality. You want a good reality, a good life, you want to throw hard? Match your frequency to the type of being you would have to be to attain the goals that you want. And then you just change the frequency, you go up. You want to throw harder? Change the frequency, up the vibe. And then if you need the work, the daily work, I wrote the program, which you can buy. That just rhymed. Look, I'm gonna log off, but I want you to sit there for a few more minutes. I want you to let my words today that kind of hopefully just came across you. You didn't judge it. You didn't be like, yo, this motherfucker weird. Like, you just sat there and became aware of how your body felt listening to the words that I'm saying. And I want you to sit there for a few more minutes and just kind of relax into it. See what kind of thoughts you have of your own. See if any feelings come up. And just that awareness, that feeling of you being in control but almost surrendering to the control, is what you want when you're on the mound, bro. That feeling, if you can get it in your everyday life, you're gonna 90x your life. You're gonna be so much better. And then you're gonna be an amazing baseball player, and that's just gonna be a byproduct. So, thank you for watching. I make these videos because I finally fucking understand it. And for me to make my next level, I have to speak of it, and I have to teach you as if you are my younger self who was learning on his own and needed guidance. So, enjoy. I'll see you on the other side, my friend.